Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, ladies and gents. Who do I have with me so far? I'm just going to share a link. Bear with me a moment, crafters. Sharing off. Bear with me. Okay. Hello, Ron. Hello, Will. Will, the crafty crafter. Hello. Is that Jewett or Jewett? Hello. Angie, is that you? And Andrew, or is it just Will? Jewett. I didn't want to damage your name. I'll say your name incorrectly. Jewett. Hello, Deborah. Thank you again for keeping an eye on these trolls. How's everybody's day going? It's 8 p.m. coming up to 8 p.m. here. Good afternoon, Andrew. Oh, Andrew's on his way home. Well, I may still well be home. I mean. Can you see the red poppies? I love poppies. They're artificial ones. What card are you making, Will? Hi, Irene. Hello, Jane. How are you? Hello, Michelle. You're in a card block, Ron. Mind you, I've seen you posted recently some cards on my Facebook group, Create a Home with G, and they've been gorgeous. You know what you should start on now, don't you? Christmas and autumn, Thanksgiving. Get a head start on those. I've been recording my Christmas in July videos. Yeah, as the lovely T has just mentioned, if you've got any questions, please put them in capitals so I can see them. Tea Party Shiny and Tea Party Chic. Oh, very nice. The dumplings have. Yeah. You've been doing a lot of knitting and crocheting lately, haven't you, Angie? I did enjoy my sausage rolls. I do like them. I just had a couple of sausage rolls and some barbecue sauce and mayonnaise. Yummy. Oh, yeah, and Father's Day cards. Yes. Yes. That's coming up. I've actually got my my mother's and father's 40th anniversary coming up, and I was wondering how I could do what is that on my forehead? Wondering what type of card I could do for them. Thank you very much. As I said in the previous life, that there's a video for that, and that, and that. They're actually, these are placemats from Poundland, which I just stuck a hanger on the back and hung it up. This is actually my least favorite wreath I've ever made, but it'll do until the autumn. I really don't like that wreath. I liked it after I finished it, but I don't like it now. So I'm going to take it apart, take the eggs off, take the carrots off, and then throw it away or recycle it or something. It really is. The thing is, I know people go, Christmas, are you mad? It's only, May, but just think, June gets here. We break up in the UK. We break up for the summer holidays, the end of July. And then the 6 weeks holiday goes really quickly. September gets here. And those 4 months, September, October, November, December, fly by. And you end up having no time. You end up running out of time. So I have a Christmas channel. Created Home with Elf Creations. That's my sister channel, and I craft throughout the year. It sure is. I've started recording my videos. I'm just going to be doing normal videos and Christmas videos and just interspersing them throughout the month. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. I love what I do, even though sometimes I get a bit disheartened because I just think no matter what I do, my channel just doesn't grow the speed I want it to grow in, but it'll get there. Hello, Arlene. How are you? Yes, it's Monday, isn't it? 28th is your Memorial Day. I think the only time of the year we kind of celebrate that would be in November, and that is we do Remembrance Sunday, which is then usually about the 9th of November. Then we have Remembrance Day, which is the 11th of November. I think it's a really good idea to get started on your Christmas because it comes around so quickly. Leaving it till September, October, I just think is never a good idea. Where do I get my inspiration from? I think just day-to-day life. I mean, one thing about having the great community we have on Facebook and YouTube is I get inspiration from you guys. I've always been able to look at something and go, yes, it's that, but I look at the bones of an item, like this thing here. The reverse of that is actually a plaque. It's an awful plaque from Poundland, but the bones of it was really, really good. So I've always been able to see beyond the bones of things. And I think that's down to my father, who's really good with woodwork, and my grandfather, who's really good with woodwork. So I think I get that kind of talent from them. Hello, Gareth Land. Hello, Susan. How are you? And I saw another question. I think, hi G, I'm making your Christmas gift cards and decor. Time goes to it. Really does that, Diane. It really, really does. Did I see a question from Diane? Black card bass, sheet music, guitar pick. How would you arrange? I would. Is it an actual guitar pick? Do you have a guitar die and have the guitar cut out? I think it's important to craft on a budget because not everybody has the same skill set. I know I've recently joined a couple of UK-based groups, and there's a lot of ladies and gents out there that want to create things for their home, but they don't think they have the skills. And I want to show people how easy it is. With this particular video here, with this here, instead of, if you can't paint, then you can get wood vinyl. So on that one, I used wood vinyl. Hello, Becky, how are you? Beck's Creations. Crafters, please check out the channels that are linked, that are coming up on this chat. There's some amazing, talented people here. You know, I think everybody has craftability in them, creativity in them. It's just whether they can have the... It's whether they can actually get up and do it, because confidence, that's the word I'm looking for. It's whether they actually have the confidence to do it. And I think some people lack in confidence because they've been told X, Y, Z, they can't do this, they can do this, and so forth. But I think everyone is able to do something. And I try and bring that to my channel. I try and do creations at different levels. From, you know, maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a lot of stash card videos. I mean, I recently... weekend just gone, I recorded 3 more stash card videos because I know everybody isn't a card maker. Hello, Kathy, my American mum. How are you? And you know, not everyone can create cards. For a long, long time, I was so intimidated by cards. I can remember having numerous conversations with Amy Helms, Meme, the lovely Meme, my chum from overseas, about cards. And I just said to her, I can't get my head around a card. They frightened me. Same as wreaths. Wreaths frightened me. And now they are two of my favorite things to craft and create. And I think once you can get past that hurdle, that hill, once you're at the precipice, you can fly. And I think it's getting up that hill, just understanding that you're able to do these things. Oh, I like that, Ron. That sounds like a good idea. But that's the thing, though, Jane. It really is easy, but I think people have to understand that. Wonder, how are you? I haven't got my card now. I've pinned it upstairs on my wall, so I've got it on display. But I received, if you check out my earlier live, my test live today, I show a card that I received today from the lovely Wanda, and it's stunning, absolutely beautiful card. You know, I think once people understand that card making, we're going to make mistakes, but it's paper. You can rip it off, you can cut it away. And in one of the videos I recorded this weekend, I actually stamped all the information. I stamped everything and then realized that the card opened the wrong way. Didn't bother me. Cut the face off and I'll stick it on another card base. No problem. I think we're just too afraid sometimes. And I'm guilty of that. Like I said, I was very scared of cards, very scared of wreaths, but you've just got to climb that fright mountain. This exactly, T. You never know what you can do until you give it a try. If you're doing the paint technique, you could use any of those, Diane. If you were going to use the technique of the birch that Meme did a few years ago on some candlesticks, Meme used some paper. What she did, she painted over the paper, and then she used some sort of picking tool to pick it up to give it the texture. So some thin cardstock would look good because you could paint over the top of it, but you could also flake it. I think she did a black paint underneath, then the gray paper, then the white over the top of that, and then she peeled it back so the black would show through, just to give it that wood kind of texture. Yeah, take that leap. I agree, T. Yeah, wreaths scared me too, Ron. They scared me so much, and it took me a while to get the feeling for them. But if you don't like it, take it apart. You don't have to show everybody. Hello, Sue, how are you? The thing is, if you create things, you don't have to show anybody. If you're happy with it, feel free to share it. Feel free to share it on May's Facebook. Feel free to share it on my Facebook. But if you don't like the item, don't share it. Yep, check out maymaymadeit.com. She did the candlesticks, like I have mentioned. She also did a door hanging. But if you check out my channel, there is a faux birch playlist. On my Christmas channel recently, I did a faux birch ladder that I'm going to be using on my mantelpiece this coming Christmas. You've got your name. You have a YouTube channel now. You've just got to start uploading videos. Because everyone that's got a name running up and down on the chat has a YouTube channel. It's just whether they put content on that channel. Yeah, Meme was a big influence on me. It's funny because Meme used to say to me, I can't make ATCs. How do you create your ATCs? She found it easier to make cards than ATCs, but I was the opposite. I was forever creating ATCs. ATCs were my thing. I've actually just started redoing them again because I'm in ATC swaps. And I've actually got a video ready to go up once my swap partner receives them, the lovely Kim Witherholt. I love doing those stash the card stash videos because I think we all need that drawer full of cards that we can either stamp easily, or we can add a couple of embellishments just to make it that little bit extra. That's how I felt though, Kathy. That's exactly it. But May kept saying, "No, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I have confidence in you," and I did it. And my first video, I had my mobile phone balanced on the edge of a shelf, looking down so it could record me, and it was a styrofoam glitter skull from the 99p shop, and I just cut it open and stuck a candle in it, and that was my first DIY. And I think that's what, 4 years ago this September, October, but no, 3 years ago maybe. But I love it. No, T is very much behind the scenes, aren't you, T? But you're very, very prominent, and we're very grateful for what you do. Yeah, that's it. Dive in. Hey, Michelle. What type of 3D cards are you referring to, Michelle? Because I can look into things. There really is a lot more about crafting than making cards. I love T. Geez, it's people like you that make the YouTube life and Facebook life easier. I mean, I ran May's groups on my own for years, and I loved it. I've run numerous groups by myself, but having someone like you behind the scenes that can support and run things, and you can just leave you to it, you're you're one in a million. I love to create things for my home. It's going to be something that is probably not going to be available in the shops, or if it's in the shops, it's going to be worth, be sold for a lot more money. So I love to be able to do that with my home. I just have, I've just had to get in the habit now. Is if I'm making something, I can either store it easily, or I can dismantle it, or I can donate it or give it away, because you're going to change your decor. You're going to get fed up of a certain look, and I can't keep everything. I would need a spare bedroom just for that purpose. The link getter and the video finder. But then that's exactly what I used to do. And May back then was very scared about shouting about her products, and I was always shouting from the rooftops about her products. I mean, she's come on so far, and I'm so proud of her and so happy for her and her family. A lot of people have asked me about that. People have said to me that maybe I should list my cards on my .com, which is creatorhungrygg.com. That's where my blog is. That's where my store is. I don't know if any of you are aware that I have a store. I do ship internationally. I will always refund any overage in shipping. But I made some spring cards, and they're still sitting there. Nobody bothered with them. So it's like I get asked to put these things on my store, then nobody buys them. So I don't understand. Yes, Susan's very aware. Susan is one of my lovely regulars. Yeah, I know you do, T, and I do too. She's and May's store, she's obviously based in the US. It's maymaymadeit.com. That's May's store and her blog as well. She also sends internationally. Oh, on Facebook. Okay. Is that a particular? Is that a group is specific for card selling, or? Are you, Steph? Yeah. So I was just something needed to be looked at by me, but there's no it's Dartia Johnson's comment. Yeah, that's me. I'm Gareth. That's where the Created Home with G is from. G is me, and I'm Gareth from good old sunny London. Well, it's sunny at the moment. I think that's a good thing as well. Start with your friends. Your friends like your cars. You give it to friends to give away, and that's one thing I'm doing. My mum's over here watching her TV programs, but I said to her recently, do not buy any more birthday cards. I'm making cards. Instead of them sitting upstairs, and then the elements fall off over the years. Use them, and we're doing that more and more and more. Yeah, that's very very true. Essex. Which part of Essex are you, Aline? It's funny, this is as vast as this crafting community is. There is no one near me. The nearest person lives on the other side of London in Dagenham, and that's a good, fair trip away from me. And then I know others that are outside London. It's like you think there'll be at least a few people close by. Oh, Basildon. Ah. I think it's on its way already, Steph. I think it's going to be on its way already. But we are expecting a really, really nice bank holiday weekend. I'm going to go and see the new Solo movie on Monday. It's sunny in Fife. Oh, you're in Hastings. My uncle has a house down in Hastings that he bought a while ago now, probably about 10 years ago maybe, and he's been doing it up, and he's Anybody got any questions for me? Or any more questions, I should say? It really is beautiful. I do love going down to Hastings. I haven't been down there for a few years, but it is beautiful. It's dark and rainy in Wales. Oh dear. Where's that? Oh, that's in Canada, isn't it, Wonder? Dark. Oh, I was reading an article. One of my Christmas pages that I follow on Facebook linked some pictures of somewhere in Canada. I don't know where, but they had snow, 30 centimeters of snow on the 24th of May. It's crazy. That I bought the Black Arrow. This was a purchase from Argos a few years ago. I didn't make that one. But if you did want to make it, you just need some fairy lights, and you can get the ones because they've got globes on. You could get some MDF, cut out the shape, drill the holes, and poke them in. Just starting this paper, waiting for to speak to me. It will speak to you, Ron, I have no doubt. Yeah, you've had a lot of snow this year. Up at East Tennessee, you lucky devil. I haven't been to a car boot in ages. All the local ones in the area of London that I live in, which is northwest London, not far from Wembley. That's where I'm located. But they've all gone. I love a good car boot sale. Love a good car boot sale. Car booting, Tamitha, is basically you put all your items that you don't want anymore, your bric-a-brac, your clothes, your shoes, your ornaments, your electricals, you pile it all into your car. You go to a school or a field, and there's the cars line up in the row. You offload all your items you want to sell onto a table, and you put it all on display, and then people walk up and down and buy it. So it's kind of like a thrift store outside. Yeah, or a flea market. Well done, Steph. Oh, swap meet. Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. We don't do in this country. If you want to sell things in your front garden, you have to get a permit. We couldn't do the yard sales like you do in America, which I think is a shame, because I think it would save a lot of dumped things that you go to a street corner and there's lots of things dumped. I think it would ease that quite a lot. See, come and chat with G and you learn something. I've just had a news 3-piece set, and it has love, enjoy, and hope. It's 3 pieces. They're quite large, kind of 3-inch, 4-inch sentiments, and it says "I love you," but the love's in big bold. It has "Enjoy your day," and the other one is "Love and hope make beautiful people." And I actually done some cards recently on them. Do I have them down here? I don't think I have those cards down here. Otherwise, I will show you. I can always, if you don't mind, I can run upstairs and give you some sneak peeks of some upcoming videos. Do you want me to do that? You can talk amongst yourself while I run upstairs. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or a yes. Run. Okay, I run. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Sneak peeks. Yeah, thumbs up. Yep. Right. This. Okay, let me find the ones that I was just referring to. Oh, did I bring down the wrong ones? Okay. This is an upcoming video, and so it has the flower stamp here in the same color, and then this is the sentiment, and as you can see, it's quite large. This is a 5x5 card, so that's coming up, and there's another one, and then I've done some 6x4s. So you have the enjoy, the love, and I didn't bring, and then you have the hope. And then we've got this is one of the stash card videos coming up. This is a 5x5. And this is a video coming up as well. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to paint this. And that's one marker. One, that's it. But this video is coming up. We have another stash card, quick and easy video that's coming up. And there's a sneak peek of a Mermaid Design Team video coming up. So that's it. That's all the sneak peeks you're getting. Yes. Yeah, the stamp sets, most of those stamp sets are available at createathomewithg.com. Thank you very much, Will. I appreciate it. It's taken me a long time to get comfortable with making cards, but I really do love making them now. Yeah, I love those large words too, because I just like the impact. The flower stamp is actually one of the stamp sets that's available in the pound store section of my store. Now that's a section of my store where everything is a pound or under, and a pound is roughly $1, actually less than $1, or maybe a bit more than $1. Actually, I can't remember what the conversion is now. But yeah, but I just like the way that pops. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Kathy. I was thinking about bringing the Statue of Liberty die to the store. So if you do want them, I can get a few for the store, no problem. I was looking. Funny you mentioned that, Ron. I was actually thinking about doing an experiment on that myself, because I've seen a lot of links and so forth. But I think there's plenty of videos on YouTube already. So I was thinking maybe I won't bother. But it's a lovely technique. Okay, Andrew, you take care of yourself. Give my regards to Andrew. Yeah, a pound is less than $1. So let me just go to currency converter while you're there. Bear with me, crafters. So US dollar. So so £1 is equivalent to $1.34. So if something was a pound in my store, it would be $1.34 in American. Yeah. But if you go to my store, on the top right-hand side, you can change the currency. Yeah, you got Canadian dollars, American dollars, Australian dollars, and euros as well. I'd like to see a frugal way. I don't have ink bottles. Well, you don't have ink pads, Ron. Stat. Yeah, it's very cute that Statue of Liberty die. String ink is basically you have a piece of string, you have a bottle of ink, you dip your string in, you then place the string on a piece of cardstock, you close the cardstock, and holding it closed, you pull the string out, and it gives this wavy, lovely flower design. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it. Yeah, you can. I think you can actually just use normal ink that you have for pens, pen ink, because they look like pen ink bottles to me. Yeah, it does look lovely. I think they will look stunning as canvases on the wall. I think they're lovely. That's a good idea, Steph. Yeah, watered down acrylic paint. That's a great idea. Even, I mean, if you have like the re-inkers that are meant to do a re-inker, the distress inks come in inks. You could try those too. I think they look lovely as a wall art. You did it the other day, end up crying with laughter. Arlene, did it not come out like you expected it to? Funny you say that, Arlie. Yeah, Wonder. This card here, that's exactly what it is. Next week, which is week commencing the 28th, I won't be putting any videos out. It's the last half term before we break up for the summer, so my mum's off, and I'm going to take the week off and not put any videos out. So the following week, which is week commencing the 4th of June, on the Wednesday, I create the little monsters, and those stamp sets are available in my store. And then on the Friday, I make a card. So you'll be seeing that in a week or so. Ah, yeah, I've got the Cuttlebug. I was debating whether to buy a larger cutting machine because I like to do 6x6 cards, but I'm not sure. Bye bye, American Mum. You take care. Yeah, watercoloring. I mean, did you see? I posted some pictures. I think it was the end of last year, in the autumn of last year, and I done a watercolor of a pumpkin, a watercolor of a giraffe for some gifts for some good friends of mine. They should be on my Facebook. I'm either on G's Create Home with G or my personal page. It just takes just be fluid. If you make a mistake, you can use a wet one. You can dry it up. That's the good thing about watercoloring. It's quite therapeutic, I must say. The Sapphire Plus. I'd never heard of that, Will. It does. I think that's the thing with most things. It just takes practice, and the more you do it, the better you get at it because the easier you feel, the more at ease you feel. The diamond painting. You never know. It's quite different in the UK. When we get suppliers, we have to have a certain amount of sales. We have to have a certain amount of footfall before they allow things to go into stores. Talking to my American friends, it seems like it's a lot easier to get wholesalers and distributors in America than it does in the UK. I've struggled to get some big names. My store is createathomewithg.com, and that's where you'll find my blog as well. And one thing I will say, Craft, is if you are going to be a shopper on my store, I would recommend you go over and join the Facebook group, Create a Home with G, because sometimes, and this is more often than not, I will link a discount code specifically for members of that store. So you won't see it publicized on the website. I love my store. I mean, I am very much based. I'll tell you the history of the store. And when it first launched, it was called G's Embellishment Emporium. That's what it was called when I launched. Because I was focusing on metal embellishment emporium, and then I dropped the metal because I was doing other embellishments. Because I noticed that more and more people were after embellishments, and they didn't cost the earth because a lot of places charge for 6 metal keys. They're charging £3 or £4 or dollars. You know, you go to my store, you can pick up a metal key for like 10 or 20 pence per key. Why should anybody be charged £3 or £4 or dollars for 4 or 6 metal keys? It's ridiculous. So that's where it stemmed from. And then I started introducing stamp sets and dies and that type of thing. And it just continues to grow. I love steampunk, Will. I've just started doing some steampunk DIYs on my channel because it's something I love. I love steampunk. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but for those who enjoy it, will find my videos. So I've started doing some of those. I recently done a steampunk altered tin. I made some steampunk insect out of light bulbs. I've actually, in the works, I am going to be doing some steampunk Christmas cards, so keep an eye out for those. Yep, they're on my channel. You just got to, they were out in the last few weeks, so they should be quite easy to find. Thank you, T. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, there's yeah, I've got some cards in the works. I'm going to be bringing you some steampunk Christmas cards in my Christmas in July series. Yeah, I last year I've got some guest designers at the moment. I have the lovely Jane. I don't know if she's still on. Yeah, there you go. The crafting shed Davis. She's currently a guest designer. The lovely Andrew and Angie are going to be guest designing from July, August, and September. I have the lovely Donna Clerkin James at Little Spaceman Papercraft. She's my store design team member. I am going to put out the feelings for a few more members to go throughout the year. So if you're interested, drop me a message, drop me an email to createdhomewithg@gmail.com with the links, and I'll have a look at your YouTube channel and see if it's something that we can work with. Yeah, I've ordered some more, Jane. I had about 18 of them, and well, 17 after I took mine, and they flew out the door. So I've ordered some more. Yeah, that's another thing that isn't that easy over here, and that's finding someone to make stamps and make them affordable to firstly buy and sell. As you all know, the UK is slightly smaller than the US, and craft isn't the big, huge industrial kind of. It brings a lot of money in the US. It doesn't do the same here. I mean, we've only really got one big chain of craft stores, and that's Hobbycraft. So it's really, I would love to bring out some stamp sets. I would love to have a stamp of the month, but I've looked into it, I've researched, and it's not that easy. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, just in regards to design team members, I have had design team members that purely post on Instagram. I have design team members that purely post on Facebook. So even if you don't have a YouTube channel, still send me some pictures of your work, and if you have a blog, then send me links to that, and we can go further with that. Hello, T Friday. Welcome. It really is. And it's so expensive. It's so expensive to get those type of things done here in the UK. I think it's because we don't have the infrastructure in the crafty world like it is in the US and Canada. Yeah, I loved. I want all my members in my group to be able to feel they can share their items. Um, you know, I know not everyone does because it's a confidence thing, but I want you to feel comfortable in my group. It's a family. We're there to support each other. That we're there to learn from each other, and that is what I want it to be about. So if you don't feel like you can share just yet, don't worry about it. There will be a time when you can, and you will. I do. Me, T. My blog's on. Same as Maymay's. My blog's on my store. But again, that's another area where I get very disheartened because I write these blogs out and nobody comments, nobody reads them, nobody sees them. So sometimes I just don't bother. It just seems like a waste of time. And I'm very open with you guys. I will say it as it is. Yeah, the blog is, yeah, it's there. It's creatortomeg.com is my store, my blog, and all my social media links. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Steph. There's nothing wrong with copying off of Pinterest. I think a lot of us get ideas. You know, you can always put your own stint on things, your own. Hello, Judy. How are you? You can always put your own stamp on things, so to speak. Yeah, T is our lovely Tamitha. She's great at that, and I appreciate her so much. Thank you very much, T. Thank you also to I've forgotten your name. It was the lovely. Who else is helping me here this evening? I can't find it. The lovely Steph. There we are. Thank you both, ladies. I appreciate it. Oh, and Deborah. Sorry, Deborah. The lovely Deborah too. Deborah, I'm loving your quilling cards. Please, Deborah, I know I've said this to you. Please share your projects in my group. I want everyone to see your beautiful cards. The lovely Deborah, yes. Deborah, Steph, and T. The three musketeers. The three troll hunters. Yeah, she really does. Beautiful creations, Deborah. You really do. Troll hunters. There's a movie in the making there. Oh, even better. G's Angels. I love that. Forget Charlie. Forget Charlie. You don't need him. You've got G's Angels. Deborah, do you do any tutorials on your channel? I've been thinking about bringing the quilling papers to the store, but I don't know, because I don't know how well it's going to be sell, and I really don't want to be stuck with it. Yes, I agree. If she doesn't, she really should. She has not yet. Are you going to, Deborah? If you ever need any help, please send me a message on Facebook. Happy to help where I can, because your work is gorgeous. Oh, so we have emojis. And we have super chat. Okay, I'm just looking to see what I can see on here. So we have the emojis and we have the super chat. Ah, straws. Interesting. Yeah, I think didn't you make a few cards, T, with the quilling, the flowers and things? I'm sure I remember seeing you made a card with it. I thought you did. Yeah, that was lovely. I definitely want to give it a go. I was actually gifted by a lovely friend here in the UK. She gifted me one of, those diamond canvases that are all the rage now, where you got a canvas and you have to stick the diamond, kind of like color by numbers, but it's put a gem by numbers. I can't wait to do that in the summer. I'm going to sit at the dining table behind me. Oh, there's another sneak peek. That's a video that I did at the weekend. And I'm going to sit there and just put a diamond in each color. It's going to be really therapeutic. Diamond dots. Is everyone looking forward to the Christmas in July videos, which will soon be coming up on YouTube? I know I am. Yeah, it's what it is. It's basically a canvas which you roll out, and then you get bags of different colored diamonds or gems. It's sticky. It has a peelable, removable layer, and you put the gems in each of the spaces. Is it backbreaking, Jane? I bet it is, but I bet it takes ages. But I've seen the end results, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And you don't have to do it all in one sitting. I probably won't. I'll probably do it in the evenings for a few hours, and then do something else. Because come the 20th of July, I am off until the first week of September, so I've got a bit of time on my hands. Yeah, exactly. To color by number for adults, and beautiful when done. So crafters, if you haven't checked out the lovely Jane, she is a crafter who is based in Wales here in the United Kingdom, and she's doing a little guest design slot. I love giving these talented, lovely ladies and gentlemen out there that have got a YouTube channel that doesn't have the thousands of subscribers as some of the bigger ones. I love to give them, little stints in guest design team because one, they're worth it. Two, they can do the job. And I think they deserve the recognition. And that's the same with the lovely Donna Clerkin-James. And now she's got, I think, 3,500 subscribers. And the lovely Jane here now is doing a little guest design slot for me. I'm looking forward to your next video, Jane. It's hopefully it's soon. Yeah, I bet it does, Arlene. That's a good point, actually. Oh yeah, me too, Dan. I can't wait for the Christmas videos. But then for me, I'm quite lucky because I've been creating Christmas non-stop with my Christmas channel, and now obviously for Christmas videos on my regular channel. Hello, Angel Dream Crafts. Welcome. You're joining, and I'll be signing off very soon. So sorry that you joined so late, and I will be going, but not just yet. I'll be going shortly though. Card stitches. Sorry, Ron, I'm missing something. How do you fill up border space besides stitches? I don't always fill it up. I let the paper do the work, especially if it's designer paper. If it's plain paper, yeah, you can put the stitches there. But I mean, look at this one, for example. Oh, that's it. I'm dropping all my cards everywhere. Look at this one, for example. I didn't bother doing anything. I just this is the focal. So I didn't bother doing anything here. I let the paper just do the work. But May loves the stitches. She sure does. It's all personal preference. You could do dots. You could do swirls. But I do like to just let the paper do the work. I mean, that's why you put it there at the end of the day. Right, my lovely people, as it's getting a bit quiet now, I think I will head off. Yeah, if any of you try that string pulling technique, feel free to share your creations over on my group, Create Home with G. Come and visit me on my store, createhomewithg.com, and my two channels, this one now and my Christmas one, and that's Create at Home with Elf Creations with the lovely Gelfie, aka me. Yeah, I'm hoping if things go well, I'm hoping to be able to do this. I don't want to commit to every week, but I'm hoping to get at least a couple of months out. So it'll be on a Thursday, and it'll be a come and chat with G. I just love chatting with you guys. If you go onto YouTube, go onto Facebook, Angel, and just type in "Create at Home with G," and everything will pop up. But there is links. If you click on the drop down box after this video goes live, or any of my videos, and there'll be links there. It's been lovely spending time with you all too. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, night, whatever the time is, wherever you are. And I'm hoping to be back here on a Thursday evening, the week commencing the 4th of June. So put that in your diaries. It'll be about the same time, 8 p.m. my time. Lovely talking to you all. Thank you, ladies, Deborah, T, and the lovely... I keep forgetting your name, Steph. Yep, Steph. I got it right. Woohoo! Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you, Troll Hunters. Or I should say the G's Angels. I love that. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care now.